have two.
Yeah, notice how she said it was a dimensional portal, as in a portal to a world on a parallel dimension, as opposed to, you know, a fucking portal of time? In fact, she mentions specifically several times in this movie that time travel is in no way involved. Now, you could argue we're just talking a minor semantic detail, but I would argue it's only the fucking title! Asshole. I mean, a portal to parallel Earths? What's next? We're gonna run into one of the sliders coming the other way? Yes, Carrot Whir from Sliders is in this movie. She plays a spoiled, wisecracking valley girl who accidentally crashes through the portal of time and finds herself in Dar's dimension. And let's just say she's not exactly the best ambassador our world could send.
Where's the auto club when you need them? There's gotta be a main road around here somewhere.
Oh, sure there does, because you were just in downtown LA 1 second, and then you're driving through an endless wasteland for hours. Not even the valley is this barren, lady.
Are you one of those crazed bikers, you know, with the crossbows?
My name is Dar. I come from the high mountains.
Is there a telephone around here, maybe, that I could use? Or a 7-Eleven even? Something like that?
7-Eleven? Hang on, perhaps my ferrets can speak your idiot language.
Whoa! Your bag's full of rats.
Oh, these are my ferrets. This is Kodo and Kodo. Yes, I have two ferrets. You see, I had two before, and then one died in the last movie, and then the other one had two babies, and then died between movies, I presume. And so I named these two exactly the same thing. You know what? It's a long story.
Is that cat coming with us?
His name is Ru. We travel everywhere together. Let's just hope the audience doesn't notice I have a striped tiger now instead of the old one we accidentally poisoned to death covering it with black paint, because I also gave him the same name. I'm serious. The last tiger they got was striped as well, but they covered it in a black paint that turned out was so toxic, it ended up killing the poor thing. I mean, where the fuck was the guy from the American Humane Association? A what? Oh, you got that shipment of black toxic hair dye? Yeah, just slop that shit all over the tiger. It's not like cats lick themselves. I think he's starting to eat it. Yeah, he's fine. Meanwhile, Ursa here is showing Arquan a weapon he can steal from Earth called the neutron detonator.
It's compact enough to carry, yet powerful enough to destroy all life in an area the size of a continent.
With the threat of such a weapon, I could rule unopposed.
Oh no! If Arquan uses the neutron detonator, he'll turn a rock into a barren desert wasteland for all eternity. Oh.
The neutron detonator will be yours.
Crap.
You'll rule the world.
Of course! Continuity is sort of all over the place here, as Arquan somehow manages to catch up to Dar and incapacitates him with a stink bomb so he can recapture Carrie, and I really don't know why. I mean, does she look like she knows how to get a neutron detonator?
Do you know where you are?
The Twilight Zone. Where's Rod Serling?
Oh, get it? Because she's from the future?
So, listen. Leatherface. How do you suppose I get back through this, portal?
Leatherface. I shall be happy to take you in exchange for certain information.
Information?
Yes.
Hell, I'm loaded with information, you know. I watch Jeopardy every now and then.
Jesus Christ! Shut up! Is every line this character says a pop culture reference?
We're on a quest.
Well, you know, hey, I'm on a quest too. For gas.
Shut up.
Make it really difficult checking into a hotel.
Shut up.
It'll keep us alive.
Okay, there we go.
No thanks. I'll stick with the salad bar.
Shut up.
See you, Nightbird.
Stalk the night. Searching for souls to drag down into the abyss.
Sounds like a couple of guys I met in Tijuana last night.
Shut up!
Hey, rad.
Shut up! Shut up! I get it! You're from the 90s! If I was playing a drinking game, I'd be in a fucking coma by now! 90s kid is written with more subtlety than you. Dude, harsh!
Dar, do you understand anything I say to you?
No. Which is weird, considering we both somehow speak English despite this being a completely different world. The bad guys go through the portal into LA with Dar hot on their heels, but Arquan shoots a gas main blocking the alley behind him with a wall of flame and trapping Dar. So how did Arquan even know how a gas main works, or know that the gun would cause damage that specific to the pipe? Damn, if only I had some kind of bladed boomerang weapon my father gave me from the last movie I knew how to throw. He's trapped there so long that Uncle Phil drives there all the way from Bel Air to knock her out with a taser.
Have somebody run a query on all loincloth freaks. There can't be that many of them. Have the whole thing on my desk tomorrow morning.
Okay, come on, Uncle Phil. This is Los Angeles. You probably saw weirder shit than a dude in a loincloth with a tiger on the drive over here.
Why are they looking at me like this?
Digging your royal attire, sire.
Oh, God. Her dialogue has all the subtlety of a piano being dropped off a cliff.
You gotta get yourself some fresh threads.
An ancient warlord shopping for clothes in modern Los Angeles? Oh, I get the feeling things aren't gonna go exactly as planned.
My associates, they're looking for a more corporate look.
I should say.
Oh my God. It's like someone saw Bronson Pinchot's role in Beverly Hills Cop and decided it's not nearly swishy and offensive enough.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I cannot. It's serious because it's very important, please.
Cultural exchange students.
Marianne,
Yes, Mr. Miller?
would you help this lady? And sir, if you will follow me.
The gayness! It's off the charts! We're getting into the giga-queer age!
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Oh, hell. It broke my gaydar. You invented a gaydar? Yes. It measures gayness with science. Why would you ever need that?
Oh, don't you worry about why I need a gaydar. You just go do your thing with the movie out.
Okay.
Anything more befitting my station.
Sir, I assure you this is the finest virgin wool.
Virgin. My dear boy, from where I come from, the only thing a virgin is good for is sacrifice.
Well, I have sacrificed a few in my time too.
Oh, yeah. What woman could resist? This character is the most blatant and offensive flaming gay French stereotype I've ever seen.
My name's Ben Tsai, and you know that I'm all in semantics anyway. Chicken them out, looking at guys, checking them out, ring a ding dong dong in the phone.
Never! We're never showing that clip again. Never. Ah!
Stay.
The neutron detonator itself couldn't move me.
You know, when you've got a hostage, it's generally best not to rely on the honor system. And this is the guy who's taking over the world.
The problem I'm having,
Needless to say,
you can
tell
see
that
here.
Arklon is not a man who is often
Oh.
outwitted.
He who defies Arklon shall be
Hi,
destroyed
Sans.
by Arklon.
Yes, I'm aware that
The problem I'm
this
having,
is probably done,
you can
but
see
deal with Arklon.
here,
Arklon has
let me bring it up full
conquered the
screen,
strip mall in the name of Arklon. Ha-ha.
is
Arklon
the
loses his shit, starts tearing the store apart.
tracker
Security
isn't
tries
on
to
the
rush him
hero
by
like it
using
should
magic
be.
Bong, which apparently now has a stun setting, and it also casts a mass suction spell. Insert your own joke
So
about
if I
sucking
go
here.
to
Is there anything this wand doesn't do?
standard tracker,
Carrie immediately runs off and rescues Dar from the police station. Mostly by accident, in that she was driving past the station at the exact same time he jumped out the window and escaped on his own. But now that they're back together, we can finally have the tedious second act, where they do nothing but drive around and she can calmly explain
okay,
modern
so
technology
this one is
to her in about 20
tracking
minutes.
directly on here like it should,
Moves without
but with the stereo one, it's tracking way the hell over here,
Thing turns up, you never
which is indeed a problem.
Okay, that's hilarious. That's not really what Dar meant. And just in case you didn't get the joke, don't worry. They only repeat it about 1,000 times as she explains every single goddamn thing about the car and the city they're in, like the convertible roof, the horn, smog, car radios, rock music, and movie theater. What the fuck? Beastmaster 2? They're driving past a theater showing Beastmaster
Beastmaster
fucking 2? Ah! 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 Ah!
Change the future. You
Created a time paradox.
I just... What? How is this even possible?
with before the movie is finished.
I think they should totally go into the theater. Maybe this is a parallel Earth where Beastmaster 2 doesn't suck. Anyway, Arklon mugs a military officer and steals his uniform, which is apparently enough to get you inside a top-security military installation housing a doomsday weapon. Well, General Leather Patchface, your paperwork seems to be in order. Tell your cab driver to head straight into the neutron bomb development facility. People even salute this guy. The only people who even question his presence are the guards immediately outside the neutron detonator lab. Yeah, good to know the world-destroying neutron bomb is guarded by 2 unarmed idiots.
I even have the security badges to get us inside.
Badges? I don't need badges.
But he finally sets off the alarm and soldiers come to stop him. Those who defy Arklon shall be run away from by Arklon! And yeah, he just steals a jeep and gets away with the doomsday weapon. But surely not just anybody could arm and explode a neutron detonator, right? You'd need presidential authority, security codes, and no doubt the military has a contingency plan already in place for just such a terroristic act.
I'd say, about a half hour. And the whole world can't believe it.
Fantastic. The device is automatically set to go off a half hour after just being removed from the lab. That's the Reagan administration for. So he just drives off in the confusion and hides in the city zoo, presumably half and killed. It's like going to SeaWorld and calling out Aquaman. You just don't do this. Where it gets genius is when Arklon uses his wand to create an earthquake. What is that? It's fifth power now, which frees all the animals from their cages. Doi! The only thing that even remotely spares Arklon's dumbass is that Dar is kind of a nice guy and challenges him to a fair fight to keep any of the animals from getting hurt. So Dar kicks his ass from pillar to post, crushes his nuts, and hurls them into the same fiery chasm that he created with the earthquake.
The world is mine!
This is pretty much an unqualified win for evil! Oh, fuck my pancreas.
Asshole.
So in the end, Dar gets the neutron detonator back, which they make no effort to hide is basically an empty ice bucket. Dar goes back to his world and runs off into the sunset. Actually, he runs in place for about 2 minutes during the credits to avoid literally running into the fake sunset backdrop. At one point, you can even see the tiger just stop and wander away off to the side as Dar never gets any further away.
Before we go, I thought it was time I said goodbye. You see, my son and I are moving out.
What, really? Where?
Well, I have to open up an Einstein-Rosen-Podolsky bridge and cross the portal of time into another dimension. There appears to be a slight minor problem with hypertime.
I thought you said you fixed hypertime.
Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. There's a kind of a sort of teeny insignificant, complete and utter space-time dimensional collapse imminent. Someone appears to be opening a black gate to rip a permanent hole between worlds, and the resulting influx of dark matter energy is causing a dimensional singularity. You really haven't noticed anything unusual happening in this dimension?
No. What? What's wrong?
Nothing. I have to find this dimensional nexus and stop the merger.
Oh, well, you need any help?
There's only one man who can help me.
hundreds more for taxes and fees. Introducing T-Mobile One, now with taxes and fees included. 4 lines, $40 each, all unlimited, all in. Switch your family today and get $600.
I wonder if I'll get copyright notices for his theme song.
Start with this one. I mean, how do you make a movie based on the DOA video game? The game has no plot. Seriously, like zero plot. It's about people in a fighting tournament and that's it. Even if there was a story, certainly nobody paid any attention to. Okay, you know what? There is a story. I lied. There is a story, if you can even call it that. Do you want to see what it is? I'll show you. It's not going to take very fucking long. And that's it. DOA is a series of tournament fighters and lesbian beach volleyball games. And you don't even play that much beach volleyball in those games. Mostly you just play casino games so you can get money and buy the girls even smaller bikinis and then pay them to do pole dances. This movie is going to be amazing. We're talking about a game series whose most enduring contribution to entertainment is its pioneering work in the field of breast jiggle physics. I'm so not even kidding about this. There was serious work put into making these boobies bounce like this, although I don't really know what planet's gravity these breast physics are based on. Look at this. Apparently in the DOA universe, Newton's laws do not apply to breasts. Boobs are the key to unlocking the secrets of perpetual motion.
DOA is produced by Paul W.S. Anderson, who is also the director of the abysmal Resident Evil movies. And given the game's fixation
Film brains?
in bikinis, it's truly puzzling why he didn't bother flaunting his...
Hello? Hey, yo, Film Brain!
What?
What the hell are you doing here again?
What do you mean? It's crossover time, baby! Phil Brain and Spoonie, bad movie beatdown. T-shirts made back there.
Wait, what are you, nuts? Did you not see the comments from the Tekken video?
Comments? What do you mean? People love me. Bloody hell. Oh shit! Spoonie, your fans! They've got a battering ram!
Dude, I tried to warn you! My fans, they're insane! They formed a mob to stop more Film Brain crossovers. You gotta get out of there, dude. It's not safe.
They're not gonna get me without a fight. All the boiling cauldrons of fire! Take that, you bloody peasants! Tell the nostalgia critic I love
Are you guys happy now? Look what you just did! You just killed Film Brain!
No, I'm alright. Although I think I'm ready for my check now, Andre. That souffle was simply divine.
The movie opens with some truly awful CG work of a ninja fortress that looks like someone screen captured a battle from the game Shogun Total War, the first one. That's where we meet our first hero of the movie, Kazumi, played by Devon Aoki. Yeah, I really liked her in Sin City, mostly because she never talked.
Your brother is dead. Your destiny is to lead your people.
I will not believe he is dead until I see his body. I am going to find him.
The guards won't let you leave.
I am not a cricket in a box. I alone determine my destiny.
Why do you have a cricket in a box in the first place? Who the hell has a pet cricket anyway? And if you do, poke holes in the box for Christ's sakes. So she wants to leave the temple to go find her brother, but it's not allowed by the temple laws, because ninjas are so well known for obeying laws and letting deaths of their own clan members go unavenged. And preventing her from leaving is Ayane, another ninja, with purple hair, because ninjas are all about covering themselves in bright pastel colors that can be easily seen in any light. Just ask Pierre Kirby.
Ayane, I know of your love for my brother. I will find Hayate and bring him home.
Princess Kasumi! Wait, why did they just all do that? Did they not recognize her up till now? They just all kneeled for no reason. Princess Kasumi!
Shakaka.
I'm your servant. But if you leave, I'm honor bound to kill you.
She just said she was leaving! Why are you kneeling? Kill her now! What's the problem with letting her leave anyway? It doesn't exactly look like you guys have a whole hell of a lot to do but stand around holding flags and playing with fucking crickets. Most boring ninjas ever. Ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Alright, so she used the ninja sword as a springboard to jump over a 40-foot wall, throws off her kimono and free from a hang glider that she was secretly wearing this whole time. Okay, get much use out of your ninja hang glider, do you? I think you can
A bimbo, in case you couldn't.
Really? That's the only reason you like her is because she wears an American flag?
Yeah, I'm not that shallow. When I first saw her in the WWE, I knew it was true love. She's going to win this tournament because she's mastered the most American martial art ever devised. Professional wrestling.
You do realize pro wrestling's not a real martial...
We invented it. The Greeks just stole it from us. She was tag teaming with her father, Bass Armstrong, who's basically what you get if Nash had sex with Hulk Hogan. American woman, stay away from me. American woman, mama let me be.
Alright, that's it. Out, baby, out, out!
Fine. Oh, by the way, tell Phil Brady sucks because French people are stupid.
If I may continue uninterrupted, team is yachting in the South China Sea because then pirates attack, and they're led by Captain Liu Kang, who I guess has fallen on some pretty hard times ever since winning Mortal Kombat. Okay, I get not wanting to damage the boat with your guns, but you could have at least brought them with you so you actually had something to threaten her with. It's not like she knows you won't shoot. So of course, because they're completely unarmed, she kicks all their asses. I regret being in Mortal Kombat 2! Of course, woman in the shower. I think we're 4 for 4 at this point. Wait, how is she coming out of the shower with makeup on? She's wearing eyeshadow.
You're under arrest.
Under the gratuitous fan service act of 2004.
Someone broke into the safe at the Hotel Peking last night. Stole cash and diamonds. We received an anonymous tip it was you.
No girl's best friend.
Well, perhaps spending a few hours in a cold cell under some hot lights will make you a little more agreeable.
I at least get dressed first.
Be my guest.
Would you hand me my bra, please?
Oh, come on. You can't possibly be this dumb. What the? Hey, no fair! She used sex as a ploy to escape. Who could possibly have seen that coming? God, it's hard being a federal agent when you're stupid. So basically, if he just tossed the bra across the room to her like any normal person would have done, instead of being a dumbass and putting his gun within arm's reach, she had no plan. And why didn't they put the well-known murderer in handcuffs in the first place and question her at the station? I said murderer because apparently she's a master thief and assassin. So she kicks their asses, and I will admit, for an extended cock tease sequence, it's actually rather impressively shot, and Christie is ridiculously hot. After that, she escapes on a motorcycle when she gets her own invitation to DOA. Why are you smirking? Some asshole just threw a fucking knife into your motorcycle and this amuses you? That has scared me shitless. You didn't even flinch. Who is throwing these fucking things that can hit a motorcycle going 120 miles an hour? What if he misses? Duh, folks. Sorry.
Welcome to the world's greatest martial arts tournament, DOA. Each of you has been individually selected because you represent the best fighting style in your specialized field. Soon, you will get a chance to prove that you are the best fighter in the world. And at the same time, get a $10 million prize.
Bam! Tina and Kevin Nash have instantaneously changed positions from the front of the plane all the way to the back.
This is so embarrassing, Dad. I cannot believe you're here.
Well, I can imitated just like you.
Hey, wait, the can was just in his left hand, and now it's in his right. And now his left again. And then his right. And he just raised it to his left twice. Ah! Continuity! And his entire costume is a Hulk Hogan wig you can buy for $12 at a Halloween costume shop. See? Mine's blue. I mean, let's be honest here. The Bass Armstrong character is basically a carbon copy of Hollywood Hulk Hogan from the NWO. One wonders if Big Sloppy here even realized the similarity.
Max. Max.
Wait, hang on. How did she... First she was in front, and now she's behind. Ah, look at this. Someone with ADHD edited this movie. And hey, look. Jaime from Kill Bill is on this plane.
To get to DOA Island, you have to bail out now. Parachutes are under your seat.
Oh, what? Kasumi didn't have some secret ninja parachute already? Fucks.
DOA Commanders. Your host, Dr. Victor Donovan.
Welcome to you, villain. I'm sorry, has there ever been a guy in a movie running a martial arts tournament that wasn't trying to take over the world? And he's played by Eric Roberts. Just look at this guy. He's evil. Although I must admit, I do love that magnificent mane of hair. Everyone's taken to a lab for a complete physical, and by physical I mean stripping down for a rotating scanner science thingy. Really, it's just an excuse to get the ladies out of their clothes again. It's shameless, but I'm totally okay with this. Don't look at me like that. The games are about hot chicks in bikinis. And guess what? This is hot chicks in bikinis. Helena's ass is unbelievable. Yeah, it's fan service, but fuck it, the whole movie's fan service. Because, you know, at this point, I don't even care. I mean, I watch King of Fighters. So, you know, fuck it. I'm enjoying my smut. All the contestants get injected with nanites that record and transmit data on their physical movements onto a database. Matrix.
Okay.
They also get little watches that tell them who their next fight is against. And I guess the nanites are also able to project a little life meter onto the television feed somehow. Figure that one out. Actually, I'm pretty sure Lei Fang just plummeted to her death there.
Okay, so this is the exact same spot every time. No matter if I move this from its marker or not, it doesn't seem to matter. On
I never
top.
understood what Donovan gets out of the whole deal. I mean, yeah, in this movie he's got neither plan, but what about all the other years before this? He's been blowing $10 million a year, plus the overhead of running his own tropical island with a staff of several dozen security and medical personnel. And what's the payoff? Is this televised? On pay-per-view? Are there sponsors? How does this make money? I don't know. Clearly I'm thinking about this way too hard. Maybe he makes his money on merchandise. Dude's got the DOA brand plastered on everything. You can make this a drinking game. Every time you see DOA on something, take a shot. He's got DOA parachutes, DOA volleyballs, DOA volleyball nets.
Okay, yeah, it resets every time.
DOA security cameras. This guy's bigger into merchandising than the fucking Spaceballs.
I came to find my brother. I have been told he died last year at DOA.
Your brother was a great and noble fighter. He met his end with dignity. Hayate felt his very balcony. He never found his way.
You buy that?
Alright, so let's try...
Not now. I'm in my underwear.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, Dad, she's just another fighter. We're just sleeping together.
Yeah, I can see that.
No.
These decides to wait for a slightly left point, and have exchanged precisely 0 lines of dialogue in this movie. Can these people start fighting now, please? Because I really don't remember massage as being a part of Dead. Oh. Yeah. Moving on. So Kevin Nash goes to fight Cena, and being a 300-pound, 7-foot giant trying to wrestle on an unstable raft, it goes about as well as you'd expect. Yeah, should have busted out the jackknife powerbomb, Kev. Later, the girls get together for some friendly beach volleyball. It's a good thing Kasumi brought her ninja bikini with her. And being raised in a Japanese ninja monastery, of course she knows exactly how to play volleyball. I'd make a reference to the gay volleyball scene in Top Gun, but playing with the boys doesn't really work here. What's the lesbian equivalent of Kenny Loggins? Damn it, I got nothing. While Donovan is occupied watching the volleyball, and really, can you blame the guy? Kasumi sends Hayabusa into the compound to go looking for her brother. Yeah, I said Hayabusa, as in Ryu Hayabusa, the hero of Ninja Gaiden. He's actually a main character in the DOA series. Just think about that. The DOA series is canon with Ninja Gaiden. I'm not kidding. Look it up. Ayane in Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, she's a ninja. Anyway, Ryu quietly sneaks into Donovan's fortress. As a ninja, he's a master of stealth and infiltration. He finds Donovan's secret lab and immediately gets caught by a Scooby-Doo sliding wall. Oh, this is going too slow. Let me see if I can sum up the second act of the movie here a little faster. Okay, sexy wet chick, sexy wet chick, sexy wet chick, fighting, sexy naked chick, fighting, and sexy wet chicks.